everyone. Welcome to BlueSync on this Thursday, July 7th, 2022. Carrie Scomp calling from the Traverse City office. We have a fun topic today, one that's very dear and close to me, and that is the Schmidt Community Fund. So this is a 501c3 organization that Mike and Ken Schmidt started back in September of 2019. It did take us quite a while to get the 501c3 through, but that is when we launched. So it was fall of 2019. So we've gained a lot of momentum. We are continuing to collect funds, both from our agents and our staff, and we continue to donate funds out to our communities in which we operate. So let's jump into just a few highlights, and always, if you have any questions, feel free to unmute or type them in the chat box. So if you're looking for more information about what the fund mission is, you can head over to schmidtcommunityfund.org. Make sure it's .org, not .com. And this kind of explains a little bit about what the Schmidt Community Fund is. And it is exactly what it says there. Together we can do more. So we ask our agents to donate $10 from each closing. And then our staff also have the opportunity to donate through payroll if they would like as well. Our agents are able to opt out. We know we have a lot of agents that are already active in their communities. They may be active more with veterans or with animals or with some other charities where the fund really is driven towards the youth in our communities. So if an agent would like to opt out, absolutely no worries. They can just let their local ASC, RSC, or regional commission specialist know, and we will put them on the opt-out list. If they've previously opted out and they want to opt in, they can do that as well with the same process. Just let us know and we'll start to take the $10 per closing at the time the commission is received. Now, we do have some agents that do donate more than the $10 per closing. We also have agents that have opted out and they just donate to the fund outside of the closing process. So lots of different opportunities to be able to support the fund. So let's talk some numbers they're pretty impressive. So in 2019, since 2019, since September of 2019, the fund has donated out to our communities $2,002,000, so $292,257. So darn near close $300,000 has been given out since the fund was enacted in 2019. Year to date alone, in the first half of this year, we have donated out $55,366. So if you're like, wow, that's a lot of great dollars into our communities, where have those funds been given? Head over to schmidtcommunityfund.org, come right here where it says recipients, and take a look. We have some great photos, we have some great thank you cards, we have a lot of great content in here. So recently, the fund was able to support the Children's Cancer Research Fund. The agents donated some money. The fund overmatched it for them to go to the Children's Cancer Research Fund. We were also able to support the Kids Book Bank in Cleveland, Ohio. That was a pretty exciting one as well. So you can come here and see. We were able to support Make-A-Wish, the PTO on Old Mission. We have Hidden in Plain Sight. Lots of great. We have Brevard County. We have St. Jude's Research Hospital, which we supported through our affiliation with Coldwell Banker. NMC. You can just come here and see all of the great places that we've been able to support: Michigan, Ohio, Florida, and USVI. So this isn't all encompassing, but if you continue to scroll down, we do update this website about every quarter. So once you get past the images, you will come to our full list. So even if there's not a photo, go through the full list and you'll see everywhere in which we were able to support. Now, when you go to request funds, it does mention a matching fund. So let's talk about that just for a second. So if we want to scroll back to the top and we want to go to About and we want to say how to request funds. It gives some general guidelines, and it does talk that we focus on our education, our children in the communities in which we operate. So we do really want to keep this in the communities where we have our offices, which we're part of in Michigan, Ohio, Florida, and USVI. So if you click here to download our application, this is what I need to have returned to me. So if you are supporting a charity in your local community and you want to request funds, the board does meet the second Tuesday of every month. So that's next Tuesday, July 12th. So if you have a request, try to get it into me before then. But if it's more timely, which we know these things come up, if it's more timely than that, feel free to get it over to me at any time, and the board can meet offline in order to get those requests through. But we do meet, like I said, the second Tuesday of every month. So right here it will say dollar amount. You must be able to match this request. It's a little confusing. We probably need to reword that and get our application back out, but that doesn't need to be a dollar for dollar. So if you or your agents or a family member is on the board of a charity, if they volunteer time, if they have donated funds, if the agents raise funds and you want to match funds, whatever it might be, it doesn't have to be a dollar for dollar match. We just want to make sure that the requesting party is vested into this local charity so that we can make sure that the funds are being used the best way possible. So like I said, it could be that you're sitting on a board, it could be that you volunteer, it could be that you have donated blankets or books or something outside of a dollar for dollar match. So if you have any questions at all, get those questions over to me and I can help discern if this will fit the mission of the fund. Back to the website. Not only do we have our recipients, but we have our donors. So all of our agents, all of our staff that have donated funds, we make sure that we update this every year so that all of the new people that have donated are on this list. So it's pretty cool. You can see the support that we have here. Lots and lots of our agents participate. Like I said, they can opt out if they want to. They also can opt in if they had previously opted out. Now, if you as a staff member would like to start donating through payroll, just reach out to myself, to Sarah Smith, Julie Vance, or Becky West, and we'll be able to help you set that up. It is a 501c3, so you do get your tax deduction letters at the end of every year after all of the donations are out. Now, if you have an agent that chose to opt out and their monies were accidentally taken at commission, no worries. Schmidt Real Estate refunds their money, and the Schmidt Community Fund will keep that donation. So don't worry about it if your agents are a little confused. If they see it on their commission report, just reach out. Absolutely no problem to refund that money. It was just a mistake. So let us know. We don't want to unintentionally take the funds from anybody. So let us know if that was happening by accident. So we talked about how much the fund was able to give out. Let's talk about how much that we've collected from our amazing agents and our amazing managers and our amazing staff. So year to date, 2022, we have so far collected $36,746. So that's pretty impressive. Like I mentioned, we have donated out $55,000. We have the extra funds because Ken and Mike Schmidt also made a donation to the fund, so we're able to donate out even more than we collect at this time. Last year, for the whole year of 2021, we were able to collect $98,360, so almost $100,000 donated by our amazing agents and staff. In 2022, which is our first full year of our 501c3 fund, we collected $88,380. So pretty impressive. We really appreciate all the support that everybody gives the fund. It's really important to us to support the children and their education in our local communities. And we're pretty proud that we have this available for our agents and our staff. Now let's talk scholarships. We are able to take requests for scholarships as long as it's not a direct family member. So if a family member is going up for a scholarship that a local board, maybe it's your local MLS, has, the fund can donate to that. They can donate to the local MLS for the scholarship. We're just not allowed to donate directly to a family member because it's part of our 501c3 standards. So reach out and let us know. Like I said, I would much rather take your questions than have you sitting wondering if it's something the fund can support. So again, if your local MLS is having a scholarship fundraiser, we can donate to the scholarship fund, and then family members, staff are allowed to apply for that. We just aren't allowed to donate it directly to that family member or staff or agent. So again, schmidtcommunityfund.org. Up at the top there, if you go to About and How to Request Funding, you can have that downloaded application right here. Get it over to give@schmidtcommunityfund.org. Like I mentioned, we meet the second Tuesday of every month, but if it's more of a timely request and it comes in just after and you need an answer prior, we can do that as well. And then don't forget to head to our recipient list to see some smiling faces in which we were able to support through the fund since its inception in 2019.
Hey, Carrie?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
Question for you. Right now, Flagler County, we're doing a feed Flagler We're trying to raise $200,000, give it to this Grace Community Church, who then equates to $1 million worth of food for the food banks here in Flagler County.
Mm-hmm.
The association, I'm the board of directors, we already donated $2,500 for that. Would that consider matching funds since I'm on the board of directors?
Yeah, absolutely. We would definitely consider that. So if you want to get that application over to me before Tuesday at 11, we'll definitely have that discussion at our board meeting on Tuesday.
I will get that to you this afternoon.
Fantastic. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
And to that point, food banks, they support the whole community, not just children, but children are included in that. So that absolutely fits the fund. So like I said, if you have any questions at all, get those over to me and we'll get them to the board for consideration. What other questions do you have? Great. Well, I don't see any that have come in. So like I said, we meet next Tuesday. So get those requests over to me, schmidtcommunityfund.org. If you have any questions about your donations, agents should reach out to the regional commission specialists. Staff can reach out to Sarah, Julie, Becky, or myself, and we'll get you the answers that you need. Thanks so much for your time today. I appreciate it. Bye now.